But we are starting the live stream. All right. So we should be going live any second now on Facebook and YouTube. So right now I'm talking to those of you on Facebook and YouTube that are joining us. We've got about 5 minutes before we're joined with the folks from the Co.Lab Community Makerspace in Austin, Texas. It's going to be a fun treat. It's a really interesting space. Oh, good. I can see we're live on Facebook. If anybody on YouTube is watching us, leave a comment. Let me know that you're there. We're going to go to Co.Lab Community in Austin, Texas in just like 3 minutes. We're almost there. Get your questions ready. If you've got questions for a space, for a makerspace. Boa noite, Ronaldo Hofner. Thank you for letting me know we're streaming on YouTube. I appreciate it. So, boa noite, is that Portuguese? Good night. All right. So let me get that out of the way. We are almost ready. So we are streaming live right now on Facebook and YouTube. I'm getting everything set up. We're connecting to the people in Austin, and we're going to go live to them in about 2 or 3 minutes here. But before that, we're going to kill a little bit of time, hopefully, to get a few more people to join up. So if you're just joining us, we're going to be talking to Co.Lab Community in Austin, Texas. They're a real interesting space. And we're going to learn all about them in just a minute. We're gonna go live to them in just a minute here. You can hear them getting ready as well. All right. So we are almost ready. Almost. All right. Looks like we've got JC Denton joining us on YouTube as well. If anybody else is out there, feel free to say hi. Taha Zaman, nice to see you as well. All right, we're almost ready. Hey, how's it going there in Texas? We're almost ready. I'll throw to you guys in just a minute. We're just waiting for all the connections to get up on YouTube and Facebook, and then we'll go to you guys. It looks like everything's working. All right, so we're close. We're coming up on 7 o'clock. We're just about to get started. Now, before I get started here with this group in Austin, Texas with Co.Lab Community, I want to say thank you to DigiKey Electronics. Thanks to them, we're able to do this series. They appreciate communities and what that actually means. And instead of just paying for a boring old commercial, they're helping us out by sponsoring this and having us grow the community and put the spotlight on makers and individuals and you know, these different communities around the world. So we really appreciate that from DigiKey. If you need any components, any parts for your projects, go to digikey.com and check out. They have everything. Electronics boards from any manufacturer you can think of. They're wonderful. Thank you so much, DigiKey. All right, it's 7 o'clock. I think what we should do is go ahead and switch over so that we can talk to these wonderful folks at the Co.Lab Community. So here we go. We're switching over, and we can see you. Hi. Hi. So, tell me, who are you and where are you at? Okay, so what's Co.Lab Community? That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, how in what ways are you doing things differently to help reach those people, you know, who aren't typically able to get access to these things? Okay, so financially, there's that aspect, the financial side. But also, it seems like there's also maybe a possibility of people not feeling necessarily welcome in some spaces. How are you be more inclusive in that way? Okay, okay, that's awesome, but I've just found out that our audio is not working right on you guys on the stream. The stream can hear me, but not you, and that sucks. Um, so it's not you guys, it's me. So I'm trying to figure out here if I can get your audio in. I don't know why it's suddenly not working. We've done this so many times, and it's worked every time, but now it's not. Yeah, just walk around a little bit while I look at the audio. So I'm going to explain a little bit of what you guys are while I'm looking at these settings. Uh, so he was explaining there a space for communities that don't necessarily always feel welcome in most maker spaces. People with low income, since most of the communities that we see are typically people with a certain level of um, access to stuff. Sorry, trying to do too many things here at once. Haha. I don't know why you guys don't have sound on my system. We actually may need to reschedule if I can't get your audio to come in. All right, tell me something here, Patrick.
Can you hear me? How about now?
It seems to be coming through now. If somebody in on YouTube could
Oh,
confirm that the audio is working now, it takes a minute for the comments to roll in. So unfortunately, we may need. Oh, they're not hearing me now, I think. What the heck is going on? Hello, check, check. They're only hearing you. What?
hello? Just me?
Oh my goodness.
They're
I don't.
Audio's off.
what,
Oh my goodness, what is going
undetermined.
on?
Either they're hearing or them.
Uh,
We might reschedule.
they might reschedule.
We'll see. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, we're trying. We're
I know
trying.
we can hear this.
So,
It's
I
okay.
think,
Call me over here. No.
Okay.
check, check, check. I think they can only hear you. No, we can
Hello?
hear both?
Only us.
No,
I
wait,
can hear
wait,
you both.
wait. Somebody says they're hearing both
Oh,
on
sweet.
on Facebook. They're hearing both. My display is
Okay.
showing me 0 for me, so I have no feedback on my own. But we might have saved this. There we go. A little bit of drama never hurt anybody.
Right.
Now they hear me
That's how we
double.
roll.
All right. We're close. One more
Just a little
setting to
walkthrough.
change. One more setting to
All right.
change.
We're not going anywhere.
All right. Okay.
You can watch a little. Here you go. Martial arts class
Yeah.
with Mr.
Watch them.
Demonstiff.
Okay. So the echo should go away. The echo should go away, and we should be good now. Hopefully. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me that the echo has gone away. All right. Hopefully our echo is gone. If anybody hears me. Confirmation that people can hear me, but my echo is gone.
You sound good to me.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to continue.
We're good. Come on. We're on. Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Keep working, guys.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Damon. Thank
Co.Lab
you
part
so
2.
much. We're going to do this again. It's
This is
easier
it.
the second time. It's easier the second time. So we're going to
All right.
start. We're going to start from the top.
Anything I up. I made it all up. All right, I'm ready.
All right. We're going to start from the top. Tell me, who are you and what is your space?
Okay. All right. My name is Demonstiff. I'm here in Austin, Texas. I'm one of the co-founders of Co.Lab. Co.Lab is a community maker space created to create opportunities for people of color, people of who are normally feeling that is not represented in the maker community. This is a space for you to come in and to build and to network and to create.
Perfect. So how is it that you are able, what are you doing differently to appeal to these groups of underrepresented people?
Yeah. So what we're doing is this. So we're as opposed to approaching this as purely as like a tech space and like, okay, here's machines, here's some tech. Like, we are doing our best to create a space that feels like a community center that's inviting and that is inclusive. So if you look around, you can see there's a lot of activity going on right now. So we have people working on projects, um, different types of projects. We have a young person here doing some homework. And then outside here, we have some hooligans doing some martial arts training out in the parking lot here, just to let you know, show you how, we're kind of offering a lot of things for the community. So I think, yeah, our first thing is not approaching this as like a tech space, but as a community space, like a place where you can come, you can work, you can also network and build with other people, you can pick up skills, and you can create in a free and open environment.
Okay, we have Taha Zaman off of YouTube asking what part of Austin you're located in.
Oh, we're located in North Austin, 8711 Burnett Road, Suite G80.
Perfect.
Come and see us.
So why don't you give us a tour of the space real quick?
All right, come walk with me. All right. So what we have here, let's go to our mural here. We got some pretty cool artwork from Miss Samara Banks. She is a local artist, does excellent work. We connected up. She actually did our logo. So she's donated her time and her creativity and energy to make our place look beautiful. So you can see some of her artwork here. We have artwork from another artist. This may be her as well. I feel bad. I'm not sure who this is, but it's beautiful nonetheless. And then turn around here, we have Frida. Frida is most definitely represented at Co.Lab quite a bit. Uh, so coming around here, so here's our lobby area. Around here. This is the first thing you see once you walk in. It's like more artwork from Miss Samara. And you can check her stuff out at mixedhues.com. And you come here, boom, you look here. It tells you what's going to be happening, any upcoming trainings, any events. Walking around here, this is what we stand for. So as soon as you walk in to the space, you know that this is who we are. We're safe, we're free, we're inclusive. We honor everyone's creative process. None of this stuff flies here. Straight up.
Nice.
Anyways, so then we have our wish list here, which lets you know as a community member if you come in, because the space is free and we're donation based. So this is how you can help us, and it gives us a way that you can offer money to help keep the lights on, or you can offer us, things that we would normally have to pay for, or whatever else. And I'm walking in, bam, we're right over here. This is how we do donations. And so what the donations do, it helps us keep the lights on. It helps us keep this space. So instead of us treating this like a business in a sense, we went ahead and did a Kickstarter to raise funds to keep this, to like secure the space, keep the space open, and from that gave us the power to be able to offer it for free to anyone. So let's keep walking. Sorry, I'm talking.
No, you're doing great.
Sign in right here. And again, we have lots of information on like what we do and what we offer here. And come on down. So restroom space. And then we have, like, here we go, the room of requirements. This right here in the summertime, it is the coolest room inside this building. So if you come in the summer, the room of requirements is a place to chill out. It's cool in there. But this is where we keep some of our supplies and stuff. No, we're getting to the cool stuff. We're getting there. All right. So bam, here we are. Open up here.
And this was donated to us by Naomi Wu. Graciously donated that during our Kickstarter.
Yes. So
Thank you, Naomi.
Thank you, Naomi. We appreciate it. I don't even know what that is. It's a 3D printer of some sort. It's pretty awesome. We have three of these guys kind of sitting here. Two of them we use. Actually, I'm not sure about the one on the bottom, but we have 3D printers right here. And just to come over here, we have the Glow Forge. The Glow Forge, you can make all kinds of magic happen real easily. And then we have right here the
here. If you wouldn't mind, tilt the camera down a little bit. Tilt the camera down a little bit so that. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool. This right here is a CNC router. This right here has, so for me, as an entrepreneur, and this is my messy corner right here. This is kind of some of the stuff that I do. So I make training swords out of different material, out of exotic hardwoods, out of steel, out of synthetics like HDPE. And this right here is a material called paper phenolic. So I used to have to make all these things by hand or pay a very large amount to get stuff produced. You're talking about $400 to $600 just to produce a run of training swords. So a space Co.Lab, well, Co.Lab, I should say, it has given me the ability to be able to cut my production costs like in half, and my time costs in half as well, just by having access to the CNC machine router. So this is how, not only the one of the co-founders, but I'm also a recipient of the benefits of this. And I can't stress enough like how much this is a game changer for me as a entrepreneur here in Austin. Our woodworking area here, it's a mess because I've been in here tearing it up, getting ready for a art bazaar here in Austin. So say you're not into machines, you don't want to deal with the CNC machine, you don't want to deal with the Glow Forge. Okay, we got you. Over here, we have free sewing machines. We have crafts out the wazoo, and more crafts out the wazoo. Let's look at this guys right here. They got some interesting going on. I have no idea what this is. they probably don't want to be filmed, but
Yes.
you want to explain what you're doing?
Well,
It looks awesome.
this I can't speak to, but in this particular case, I created a piece of art that's I took a map of Portland, Oregon, and I etched sections of that onto acrylic, clear acrylic, and then the goal was to eventually have this all glued together, obviously. But so you cut out spaces for each of these little pieces, and then voila, you get
Very nice.
get some art.
Art, science, technology,
Turn it up. I can talk about this thing.
all together. And I'm gonna go give them another technique to do. So hang tight. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Very cool.
All right, I'm gonna flip the camera over.
Okay.
I'm Patrick. I'm one of the other 4 co-founders. We also have Elizabeth and Cynthia, who are the other half of this founding group. They can't be here tonight. All 4 of us. This is our night gig. The 3 of us are all educators. 2 of us run school makerspaces, one in the library, one in just an actual makerspace. And so when we started this, we didn't know what we're getting into. We've been to makerspaces. We had seen issues of equity and access, and definitely wanted to be part of that change and kind of equalizing all this stuff. So yeah, it's been great. It's been just about a year that we've been open, and it's amazing every time that someone volunteers, because no one's getting paid here at the moment. There's a small staff of all volunteers. We run trainings. We have a lot of former tech shop folks, including me. So this is kind of like a second home for a lot of people where they can make. This little project is when I can't get to school. I'm making these little tinkering blocks for younger makers so they can have fun with things like, NeoPixels and servos too, and eventually do fun stuff with stuff like Arduino and whatnot. Let me take the camera over to Dave. Do you mind if I put you on the camera? Awesome. What are you doing?
All right. We are testing out a neon transformer based Lichtenberg etcher. We are running between 2 and 12,000 volts through wood doped with water and baking soda to form patterns such as these. If you would take about two good steps back.
Yeah, look down at it. We didn't see it. Here, point the camera down at it. We didn't see what it was. Oh, I see. So he's going to do Lichtenberg structures with high voltage.
All right.
All right, without the light on it.
Come on.
With no light.
There we go.
All right, here we go. Oh, there it goes, creeping along the top. So a Lichtenberg structure is when high voltage burns through the surface of it, and he'll dope that surface with a liquid with baking soda or something in it to make it conductive. So the high voltage will flow across the surface and burn it. He's gonna try it again.
Yeah. There we go. We are about done with this arc, I believe. It has found a path of least resistance and is not interested in any others. So let's see what we have here.
Yeah, let's look at that up close.
All right. And a bit of sandpaper.
Oh.
Now it's going to work off the top layer of tar here.
Yeah, let's see it.
That's pretty good, actually.
Oh, it's off camera.
Look
down lower. Move the camera lower. There we go. Oh, well, that's too far. Look at your screen and see if it's on. There you go. There you go.
Oh,
perfect. That's cool looking. So that was all done with high voltage.
This is one of the smaller pieces I've been doing tonight. I've actually been doing some experimentation on how to get the piece under work as small as possible. Turns out to be quite difficult to put 2 high voltage electrodes on either side of a inch-long piece of wood without them just making an arc between themselves.
Sweet.
But all right,
yeah. Thanks, David. Hey, Elaine, do you mind if we come visit you? Thank you, ma'am.
Nice.
What are you making?
I am trying to make a box that to put my stainless steel jewelry into.
Let's
So
get a look at
trying
that
to
jewelry.
cut it with.
Yeah, she wants to see the jewelry. Can we see it? How do you make your jewelry?
I use a hydraulic press, not here, but at a different space, and just so I call it social justice jewelry. So it tells people what you're not putting up with. So it says things like, I'm allergic to racism, I'm allergic to sexism and bullying, and then how you want to be treated. So treat with love, treat with kindness, and then all of it has my logo on it, which is a West African symbol for power in the middle, and the olive branches for peace. So I call it the power of peace symbol.
Wonderful.
And one day I hope to be able to laser etch it here too, but it's yeah, so I'm working on it.
Do you have a website or something where people can find your work?
Yeah, socialjusticejewelry.com.
Perfect.
And
Thank you.
just at social justice for Facebook and Instagram.
Perfect. Thank you. Cool.
Nice to meet y'all.
All right. So yeah, that's the nickel tour of this place. It's probably 800 square feet. It used to be a car detailing place. So we've got the 2 roll-up doors, which is great in the summertime. It gets really hot. Not so fun in the wintertime when it gets really cold for that like 2 weeks of the Texas winter. But yeah, I can show you outside. It's kind of a mess, but we keep a lot of our stock back there for those training swords that Damon mentioned.
Yeah. So while
This is
you're
something that we would like to beautify.
heading back there, is there a website where people can learn more about the space?
Yeah, so we are at Co.Lab We are a 501c3 nonprofit. So we actively seek donations. We've written some grants for the city. That's what keeps our doors open. And it's really, we are as robust as we can support. So it's amazing to have in just a few months a really active and participatory community of makers that really keep this place afloat. Because I mean, we're all busy, and each and every day there's someone here that is donating their time during their busy day to keep this place open and make it available for other makers in the community. And that's really a gift. And I love it. It's there's work to be done. We're already out of space. We'd really love to get enough funds to get a bigger laser cutter that's not a Glowforge. No knock on Glowforge, but we need something bigger and epilogish.
Something a little larger, yeah.
So if you're out there, big donors, let us know, big donors. We got our Moto saw going, which is one of my favorite tools. If y'all have seen that before, we're gonna peek on Elaine. Hope we're not interrupting her creative process.
I don't actually know how to use it, so
I'm
just assuming I can turn it on.
You can. So it's you just watch your fingers and just guide it through. You can do curves. You can do straight cuts. Lift straight up. There you go.
Get that. Oh, there we go. Now we see it. Oh, point the camera down a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
It's pretty loud. We'll walk over here.
Okay. Well, that space is really beautiful. It looks like you've got a fantastic space there. Thank you so much for giving us a tour of it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, and we'll see you guys online.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, stay on the line for me while I wrap this up, please. All right. So those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, thank you for joining us. Thanks for sticking with us while we sorted out our audio issues as well as we could. We'll have that all much better next time, and maybe we can do it straight through without having to start over next time. Once again, I want to give a huge thank you to DigiKey for sponsoring these. These are great opportunities to shine a light on spaces that maybe wouldn't have a platform otherwise. So we really appreciate that they help us to be able to do that. Thanks, DigiKey, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.